Hello, friends, and happy Wellness Wednesday. My name is Joshua. I'm the owner of Simplistic Music Company and Simplistic Yogi out of Dallas, Texas. And today I'm here to guide you through a strengthening but relaxing yoga flow that is designed to help relieve stress and anxiety while warming up the muscles and bringing us a little bit of energy. You may need a couple of blocks today for our practice. If you don't have any, a couple books, maybe a couple pillows will do the job. And again, it's not necessary. It's just always nice to have something to help build the earth up if needed. We're going to start today in our seated position. So let's go ahead and take a moment to ground in. We'll bring the legs to cross, palms rest on the knees, and just taking a moment to maybe wiggle out the shoulders, maybe bounce the legs a couple times. And let's settle into stillness. Together, let's take a deep breath in and a big sigh out. Deep breath in, big sigh out. Deep breath in, big sigh out. And as you start to settle in your space, just take a few mindful breaths. Not trying to force or control, just allowing the breath to flow naturally. And together, connecting a little movement with our breath. Let's inhale, bringing the arms out wide. We're just lifting them up overhead, palms touch. And we'll exhale, hands to heart. Let's inhale, hands up. And this time we'll exhale, twisting to the right, left hand to the right knee. We'll bring that right palm behind to rest. Just a couple belly breaths here. Bringing the hands to the knees as we exhale to release our twist. Taking up space, let's inhale, hands up, palms touch. We'll exhale, hands to heart center. Let's inhale, hands up. This time we'll exhale, twisting to the left. Right hand lands on the left knee. And we'll use that left hand for a little support behind. Again, not forcing the breath. We're just breathing into the belly. On our exhale, let's release, hands to the knees, coming into cat-cows. We'll inhale, slightly arching the back, chest comes forward, gaze slightly up. And we'll exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest. Inhaling up. And exhaling, chin to chest. A couple more times. Let's inhale forward. And we'll exhale to round. Last one, inhaling to open. And exhaling to round. Coming back to our neutral spine, let's slide that right arm out. We're going to bring the palm to ground and we'll inhale. Left hand comes overhead. We're reaching the fingertips over to the right. Want to lift through that left shoulder, opening through the chest. We got 3 breaths here. On our next inhale, let's bring the hands up and just switching side. Left hand lands and we're stretching through the right fingertips as we exhale to bend. Again, we're opening up through the shoulder. Let's take 3 breaths here. Very good. Let's inhale, hands up. We'll bring the palms to touch. We'll exhale, hands to heart. From here, we'll release the hands to the earth and we're coming into a tabletop position. So as we find table, we're stacking the joints here. We want the wrists under the shoulders, knees in line with the hips, and we're creating a solid foundation here. So let's do just 3 cat-cows here to warm up the spine here in a new position. We'll inhale to drop the belly, gaze forward. We'll exhale to round, chin to chest. We'll inhale, dropping the belly. Exhaling, chin to chest. Last one, inhaling up. And exhaling to round. Very good. Coming back to our neutral spine. Let's bring the left foot all the way back, tucking the toes under, and we're stretching through the heel. And we're giving a few little micro pulses, just up and down the mat. This should be lighting up a little bit into the hamstrings, maybe the glutes, maybe into the low back. And let's come to stillness, and we're stretching through the heel, taking a couple breaths here. From here, we're going to raise the left foot up in line with the hip. Maybe we stay here. Maybe we bring the right arm forward. Stretching through the fingers, the toes, engaging the abs. Breathing in. Feeling the heat rise just a little bit here. We'll exhale back to table. Joints are stacked. Wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. From here, let's slide that right foot back. We're tucking the toes under. We're finding our little pulses here. And just noticing what feels different in this side compared to the other. Maybe you feel it more in the glutes on this side. All right. Taking a moment here in stillness, really stretching through the heel. Then from here, let's lift the right leg, coming in line with the hips. Maybe we bring that left arm forward. We're stretching through the fingers, the toes, breathing into the abdomen. You're doing good. We're almost there. Let's exhale, tabletop position. Maybe it feels good to wag the tail or just another few cat-cows. Just any movements that feel good. And let's bring it to center. We're going to tuck the toes under, walking the hands up maybe about an inch or two above the shoulders, spreading the fingers wide. Let's inhale, hips high, belly towards the thighs. We're coming into a downward facing dog. Now, as we come into our dog, it's important here we keep our gaze to the center of the mat. We're not looking forward or back, creating extra tension through the shoulders, through the neck. And maybe we take a moment to pedal out the feet here, just a few rounds. Getting a little more into the hamstrings, the glutes. Also opening up through the shoulders, the chest. Let's come into stillness, letting the heels drop and the chest melts down. When you're ready, however is comfortable, we'll take a walk or a hop to the top of our mat. Forward fold. Just letting the hands dangle down here. No effort, just letting everything rest down. On our next inhale, let's come halfway up, creating a 7 shape with the body. Really stretching through the crown. Let's exhale, coming all the way down into our fold. On our next inhale, reverse swan, coming all the way up. Hands come overhead, palms touch, and we'll exhale, hands to heart center. From here, let's bring the left foot back. We're going to come to a 90-degree angle parallel with the back of the mat as we come into our warrior two. So we're bending into the right knee and we're creating a straight line from the ankle to the knee. We don't want to come over. It's okay to come behind the ankle or right in line. And you can take up as much space as you need here. From here, let's go ahead and extend the arms out wide. We're keeping them in line with the shoulders and we're stretching through the fingertips. And keeping that breath into the belly, breathing into the ribs, slow and controlled. Coming into reverse warrior, dropping the left hand as we bring the right hand overhead. Couple breaths here. Exhaling, arms in line with the shoulders. Let's bring the palms to the hips. We'll bring the left foot to meet the right. Let's inhale, hands come up. And we'll exhale, folding it down. We'll inhale halfway up. We'll exhale to fold. On our next inhale, reverse swan, coming all the way up. Palms touch. We'll exhale, hands to heart center. Coming into warrior two on the opposite side, we'll bring the right foot back. Back foot's parallel with the top of the mat as we bend into the left knee, creating that straight line or bringing the knee slightly behind the ankle. Let's extend the arms out, stretching through the fingers. Just letting that heat rise, letting our energy build. Maybe even bringing a little smile to the face. Coming into reverse warrior, we'll drop the right hand, left hand comes overhead. Just a couple breaths, you're doing good. Let's bring the arms back in line with the shoulders. Good job. We'll drop the hands to the hips. We'll bring the right foot up to meet the left. Let's inhale, hands come up. And we'll exhale, folding it all the way down. Taking a gentle bend in the knees, we'll bring the palms to ground. We're going to bring the right foot back, then the left foot. Stacking the palms under the shoulders, coming into plank. We're stretching through the heels, dropping the hips, engaging the abs. If we need to bring the knees down, feel free to do so. We're going to be here for 3 breaths. Very good. Let's exhale. Knees come down. Big toes touch. We'll bring the knees out wide as we sink the hips to the heels. Child's pose. And just bringing the head to rest. And slowing down the breath here. Breathing into a full circle. Breathing into the belly, the ribs, the chest, the entire back body. On our next inhale, we're lifting to table. We're going to come to a seated position. Crossing the legs, we'll bring the palms to the knees, shoulders relaxed. Just closing down the eyes. Taking a few breaths here. We're going to end today in a seated position, but if you'd like to come down to your back, feel free to do so. Just with these more energetic flows, I like to end seated. So letting the shoulders drop, we'll close the eyes. Let's take a deep breath in. Big sigh out. Deep breath in. Big sigh out. Last one. Deep breath in. Big sigh out. Coming back to your normal breath. Taking a moment here to notice what's come up, what shifted, what maybe opened. Maybe pausing the video here if you'd like to take a little longer of a savasana. If not, we'll begin to close our practice by taking one more deep breath in. Big sigh out. Let's inhale, hands up, palms touch, and we'll exhale, hands to heart. Thank you for allowing me to guide your practice today. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and thank you for letting me share my energy with you. Please take this feeling we've created with you throughout your day and share it with others. Bringing the thumbs to the third eye. From my practice to yours. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for stretching with me today. I look forward to seeing all of you next Wednesday. Also, be on the lookout on Bandcamp for Simplistic Music Company's first release. It's going to be a yoga nidra meditation for clearing the chakras that's combined with a beautiful crystal bowl sound bath. Lots of exciting stuff coming up for the year. So give us a follow, give us a share, spread the love, and we'll see you next week.